What's up, everybody? Here I am, and today I want to talk to you about some alt tech, like some alternate social media, alternate messaging. I'm gonna kind of show a little bit about Parler, Brave Browser, Everipedia, Bitchute, Library, Telegram, Dlive, and DuckDuckGo. So, if you know everything about those, then you can just uh, turn off this video now. But if you want to learn anything about any of those, here we go. So Parler is kind of an alternative to Twitter and Facebook. Um, Here we have the results for video games. Actually, let me update it. I pulled that up this morning before work. Okay, nothing. So this is fairly new, but you may have seen it in the I don't know, on your timeline or whatever recently. So you got a pretty good amount of stuff here. Um, a lot of this alt tech is has a lot of conservative personalities, as you see here. It's not exclusive to that, but there's a lot of that because a lot of conservatives are censored on other forms of social media. So that's a trend you'll see as we go through some of these. Not every one, but some of them. Dlive is an alternative to Twitch. You start it up. You got a video running already. I paused it, but you can do the same. You can pause it. You got who you're following. There's PewDiePie, Vincent James. Um, you can see everybody who's live now. It's sorted by games, first off. So you're not going to see every single person who's streaming. You'll see the games that are streaming. Oh, maybe that's a person. Video game nerd. He's awesome. Okay. I don't know if that's him, though. I didn't know. Oh, I'm just going to. Oh. I'm not sure what's going on here. No more data. Okay, that's really interesting. Let's see what this official Bjorn guy is doing. Playing a truck driving game. Oh, okay. So that's this guy's avatar. It's not the video game nerd. Okay, whatever. I'll give him a lemon. All right. So lemons are like the currency of Dlive. You you give it to people for you give it to people just for streaming. Then like 10 lemons is called an ice cream, 100 is called a diamond, 1,000 is called a ninja guinea, 10,000 is a ninja. So that nice. I'm gonna give him an ice cream. Yeah, so make me second place. You see. So right now I'm in third place, but now I'm getting the second place. Put this guy in third place. All right. Um. Right on. So that's Dlive for you. What you'll notice about Twitch is there's not. I mean, what you'll notice about Dlive, unlike Twitch, there's not a bunch of chick, like half naked chicks. Which more power to them, but there's sites specifically for that. But DLive does mostly focus on the video games, but it also has a chatting section, so people can go in and just chat, just like those Twitch ideas, like the Twitch idea, girls going and just talking, not playing games. But you don't see the e thoughts, which is actually a big, really like for me, it's one of the things that I like more about it. It feels more like a community. So enough of Dlive. Talked about Parler. Talked about Dlive. I just closed it out, so I can't show you again. LBRY TV and Bitchute are the next ones I want to show you. LBRY TV is interesting because it has its own currency. It's a digital currency called like LBRY token or something. Let me see. There's this guy on here who's always talking about it. He's always on the main page. If he's here, he's Trevon. This guy's always talking about the LBRY currency. Usually, the name of the currency is right in his video title, so I was hoping to see it there. But I think it's like LBRY coin. Unfortunately, I don't use LBRY because you have to pay one LBR coin to start a channel, and I was rejected from the rewards program, which gives you a coin so you can start it. And I don't want to buy one. I didn't feel like buying one from some exchange I've never used, so I could use it. But I do use Bitchute, which Bitchute unfortunately is not perfect. Um, the servers, it's slower to upload a video and all that stuff, but it's fine. Lots of conservative content you'll see as well, but they've got like this scripts, whatever that is. They've always got the weather and stuff, um, and news, things like that. So BitChute's good. I like it. It's got some interesting ideas. It has it doesn't have its own cryptocurrency, but it does have what's it called? CoinPay integrated into it, so you can go into a video and give them a tip in different cryptocurrencies. So that's cool. And their rewards program is still developing. I'm not sure the status of it, but it might be at a point where some people are able to use it, but not everybody. Um, so it's taken a while to load. I'm just gonna go ahead and close it. But the reason I opened this is because I wanted to show you that up right above the video, there's like a dollar sign or something. I guess it looks like that to tip those creators. And actually, on both LBRY and Bitchute, you'll find a lot of your favorite YouTube stars. There's Steven Crowder. Maybe let me see if I can find anybody else that you might recognize. Tons of scripts. I'm not sure why the heck that is. But lots of new people. Lots of people who are too kind of like just that YouTube won't promote. So let's see here if there's anybody you might recognize. It's annoying because when I was going through this, planning this, I saw several people from YouTube, and now that I'm like going through it now, maybe I'm not paying full attention because I'm talking, but I can't find any of these people who we saw before. But both of these sites, BitChute and LBRY, are the good alternatives to YouTube. And in my opinion, because the content right now is so, it's kind of lacking. If you have an idea that works well on YouTube, you could possibly bring it here and nurture that idea here to be one of the first to bring that type of video here. But whatever. Gonna go now to Everypedia. Everypedia is an alternative to Wiki. It's also got its own cryptocurrency. I guess that's a theme here. I think this is the last one with a cryptocurrency though. But it has its own cryptocurrency called IQ Coin, and you get it for creating and editing. You use it to edit. You get it for creating articles. So this is a true wiki. The Wikipedia that we have today, the problem is it's highly, highly controlled. So you and I can't easily edit the articles. In theory, it's possible, but it's not like it used to be back in I don't know, the early 2000s. No, the like early like 2010 or so. We all had access to it, and then it would get approved or whatever. But nowadays, it's not. That's not the case, and because it's so controlled, you don't find things like this list of Fortnite streamers, list of female cosplayers, list of Stanford Law School. There's only one Stanford Law School, I thought. Okay, I would click on that if I cared. The Hodge twins, that's cool. Those guys are funny. It's just a coincidence, though, that these conservative guys are on here, because this isn't a conservative site. The people who made it are like not extreme conservatives or anything like that. It's just maybe more conservatives use it because they're being like censored everywhere else. But this is interesting. Prediction markets. I wonder how well developed it is. Okay, so the idea here is you have You have markets for, oh, here we go, for everything. Will Donald Trump be reelected for a second term as U.S. president? You can pay this IQ coin to bet on yes or no. And so write 0.54 say yes, 0.58 say no. If you bet yes, you'll pay 0.54. And if he is elected president, you will get one back. And of course, you can buy 100 shares of it. And if he wins, you get 100 back. Now, will Chainlink break $5 before July? I don't know what Chainlink is. I've seen the name maybe, but yeah, it looks like that one's already pretty much resolved. So July's right around the corner, and it's nowhere near $5. If you were to buy in now, and magically it won, then you would make some big money. But that would be a big gamble, kind of like betting against the odds. Obviously, these are the odds. Now, what's cool about this is this is real people, real money. They've done their research. They know stuff. So if you see, when I see this, like President Trump will be reelected for a second term, 0.58 people say no. Now, that doesn't mean everything, but that does mean that that a lot of real people are paying money, are betting money on him not getting elected. So that means that more people think he's not getting elected than he is getting elected. So if you think he's like a shoo-in, then you can see from here that you may not be right. Let's see, Warren B. selected as Joe Biden's vice president nominee. Most people think no. So that's really cool, and that's the IQ coin. So, and that's connected to LBRY. Now, I also want to talk about Brave browser, which is what I'm using. I'm using Brave browser, and you can see some of my bookmarks here. You can see the rewards program is set up, which is really awesome. You get BAT for surfing the web, very cool. And you can see I set DuckDuckGo here as my default search engine. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's first look at this. Right here is Brave Shields. It's off right now. Because you can't have a shield on no web page. And here's Brave Rewards. Here we have something really awesome. New private window at Tor. If you're familiar with Tor, it's a if you're not familiar with Tor, it's a encryption program developed by like the U.S. Navy or something. The logo of the Tor's logo is like an onion because the idea is you have layers and layers and layers of encryption. So your how do you say this? Okay, real briefly, you ask for a website, right? Before you go directly to that website, you go to a bunch of different places, which that you're jumping from computer to computer to computer to computer before you go to your destination computer, and that makes you untrackable. Really good. I would use it all the time, except it slows down your browser big time because it's making all these jumps. So it takes forever. I don't really use it, but if you ever want to go on the dark web, like all those type of sites that are not directly connected to the internet, the ones you have to go to in other ways, you need to use Tor. A lot of them, like the old Silk Road, you couldn't see it without Tor. And if you're doing anything bad, then you're gonna want that. But it's not just about doing something bad. Like you could use it for just other stuff too. I don't know. I don't use it, like I said, because it slows me down. Otherwise, I would use it nonstop. Now let's check out DuckDuckGo. Let's look at my favorite YouTuber, Gothic King Cobra. Let's see what they got here. Okay, there's Gothic King Cobra right there. His YouTube channel. These guys, are some of his biggest fans here. They repost his videos. They cut it down and stuff like bite-sized Cobra vids. This is, I believe, the documentary, the first documentary done by. Oh man, I forgot his name. I'll tell you. No, I won't tell you. But anyway, it's good image search. It's got all the everything that Google has, basically. So obviously, it's an alternative to Google, except for one thing. You're not able. So you're able to search by file types, animated GIF of any. Got the King Cobra GIFs. Oh, there's one. Okay, so you're able to search by everything except for so you go to colors if you want transparent. No. Did I make a mistake? Yeah, I made a mistake. Transparency here under type. The one thing that you can't search for here that you can find on Google image search is licensing. So a lot of times I do these little slideshows for teaching, and I try to use unlicensed images and stuff, so that helps. So there's DuckDuckGo for you, an alternative to Google. So we've talked about Parler, an alternative to Facebook and Twitter, LBRY TV and Bitchute, an alternatives to YouTube. We talked about Dlive, an alternative to Twitch, which honestly Dlive is so much better than Twitch. Twitch blows. Wikipedia or Everypedia, an alternative to Wikipedia. And the last thing I want to talk about is Telegram. So this is a website here on Telegram. I mean, not on Telegram, on the internet. And I pulled up some bots. So image bot, and so this website has some annoying ads that you have to go through. I didn't realize that. So let's look at image bot. I'll open Telegram Lite on my computer. So I have it on my phone, Telegram. It's sick. So what can I do? You can fetch all kinds of images. Simply send /get to get a picture /get Bitcoin. I don't know. I haven't used this yet. I'm just showing you all the awesome things that these programs can do. Okay. For some reason, it's not working. Maybe it's my internet or something. /get happy dog, just like they recommend. Okay. I don't know. Paste. No. I don't know. So that wasn't very impressive. But let's try again. Sticker bot. Okay. Sticker bot. Start the sticker bot. There we go. Find new stickers. Open any of your chats and type @sticker. Oh. Okay. Now let's see. Open any of my chats and type @sticker. Let's do it here. This is the bot. @sticker. So you gotta learn how to use these things. I'm trying out a bunch of stuff here. @sticker or your favorite emoji in the message field. Share some stickers. Maybe it has to be my own chat. @sticker. Oh, okay, so enter an emoji. Dog. Okay. Cool. So now I got all these. So I can put any of these into this chat. Chewbacca. Wolverine. Some businessman. Some bald dude shaving his chest hair. Beavis and Butthead. So Telegram's an awesome channel, but I mean an awesome program. But there's a lot more. These bots are just for the chat, but that's not it. What's good is the groups and the groups, because you got groups for finding um, whatever you need. There is one more. Let's look at another one like this. We have. Let's go back to the original. We have finding images, finding stickers, um, finding any songs you want. Songs, songs, download videos from YouTube. Um, okay, so temporary emails, weather. Yeah, translation. Yandex Translate is a really good translation program. If you're looking for alternative translation programs, which I use Yandex, but actually it's not it's not a lot different than Google. Um, yeah, so I use Giphy on another program. So yeah, you got a ton of stuff. But if you're interested in crypto, there's crypto groups. If you're interested in travel, there's travel groups. And we're talking like download wherever you want, buy whatever you want, whatever you can imagine. To be honest, Telegram is sort of a in. Mm, I mentioned the dark web earlier, right? So sort of a its own website, its own internet within this little app. It's its own internet, so you don't have all the control and the regulation of the internet we know today. Which the internet we know today is what Google, Facebook. What else is the internet today? Um, so this you can find whatever you need, and I'm sure there's actually a ton more that I've never even thought to use. So Telegram rocks. If I'm going to recommend anything on this list, Telegram is its own thing. There's nothing like it. I actually highly recommend it. I would also recommend Brave because Brave pays you for searching the internet, which is awesome. But it also has, as I said, built-in security. And also, you'll see this thing here. You may recognize it. It's AdBlock for YouTube, which is a Chrome extension. Chrome extensions are compatible with Brave browser. So I've got AdBlock for YouTube. Now, unfortunately, I still use YouTube a whole lot. Like here, I still use YouTube a whole bunch, but I use it with AdBlock for YouTube. This does not come built into the Brave Shields. The Brave Shield is like a pop-up blocker, um, blocking trackers, can block scripts, but blocking ads on YouTube is a separate extension. AdBlock for YouTube, I use it on Chrome as well. So if you choose not to download Brave browser and you choose to continue using YouTube, then you might want this. Sorry to all the creators out there. I always try to like videos and stuff if they're any good. I also follow them on other forms of social media and stuff, but I don't want to watch their ads, watch the ads because they at this point in time there's so many. It's ridiculous. It's kind of like I'll spend I don't know 10, 20 minutes a day listen to Google YouTube ads. So now I'm done. Said Parler, LBRY, Bitchute, Everypedia, Telegram, Brave browser, DuckDuckGo, and Dlive. So go ahead and check these out if you're awesome or you want to be awesome. If you're just an old dude who's happy to be on the same social network as your parents, then stick to Facebook. If you love censorship, stick to Twitter. If you if you love tons of ads, stick to YouTube, man. This is your choice. I'm not here to control your life. Take care of yourself. Thanks for watching.